You already clicked on the video. You know it's about dodgeball. Let's go. Dodgeball. We've all played it, I think. Some love it, some hate it. Me personally, I love it. Just the feeling of perfectly dodging a dodgeball, great. When I was in elementary school, I used to sit in the back and wait to be the last person. Now, I wasn't one of those kids who sat back there just waiting to get hit. I was back there for a specific reason. I waited until everybody else got out, and then it was my time to shine. It was like having an entire army face against me, and I had to do the best I could to survive for my team. A more recent tale is that at the end of the school year, my school put on a dodgeball tournament, and me and my friends decided to join. This dodgeball tournament was on the second to last day of school. At my school, they do a party type thing on the second to last day of school, but the first half of the party is for the 7th graders, and the second half of the party is for the 8th graders. I was an 8th grader at the time, so we went in the second half of the day. The first half of the day was spent in a classroom where we just played games, either board games or 2K on Cameron Switch. The teacher whose class we chose to be in didn't really have a strong grasp on how technology worked, and she said that we were going to watch a movie. I thought to myself, oh, everybody likes movies. She'll probably put on like a Disney movie or a superhero movie. She actually put on cutscenes from a video game. I don't know, I thought it was kind of weird. Funny thing about it is that a lot of the kids in that classroom were actually watching the cutscenes and were very interested in how the story was going to turn out. So once we watched all the Injustice Games cutscenes, we went out to the cafeteria so that one of our friends could get her face painted. We then headed to the gym where the dodgeball tournament was happening. We watched a few games, then we went out to play. The first game was a pretty average game, except on one play by my friend Albert, they threw the ball at him, and he fell to the ground. Everybody in the crowd did the usual thing of, "Aww." But then, like a phoenix arising out of the ashes, Albert rose up, and he had caught the ball in his hand. Everybody began to cheer, and that got the entire team fired up. It immediately went downhill. We got absolutely smoked. When I said it was like an average dodgeball game, I meant a game where one team is full of professional dodgeball players and the other team is a team of 3-month-old babies who could barely walk. We then limped back to the stands, sad. But we found out that the tournament was double elimination. We would have to do a perfect run from this point out. We played another match that was pretty uneventful. We won though. But then we realized who our next opponents were. Last year's winners. They had lost one match and were in the losers bracket. We thought we were done for. They had some of the hardest throwers, some of the strongest students, and some of the fastest runners. We won? Somehow. We ran out and started celebrating. That team was composed of the popular jocks, and so we didn't get much cheering, but we were loud enough. We were the underdogs. We had a little break, and then we had to play the team who originally got us out. They thought they would sweep the floor with us again, but we came with a vengeance. Our perfect one was almost complete. We had a chance. We knew what had to be done. We had to be ruthless. And somehow we actually won again. We had to play immediately again. Alright guys, if we're gonna win this tournament, we're gonna have to be ruthless. Albert, don't get out in the first 10 seconds. Pierce, can you switch into actual shoes, not slides? Sammy, you know how to throw a ball, right? Sean, I genuinely forgot you were on the team. Cameron, tie that party hat as tight as you can get it. And I will do what I always do. Sit in the back and wait. No, I'm just kidding. I actually helped. So, we all stood up, and we're about to go into the championship. We were fired up. We were so excited and ready to fight to the death to win this battle. Match? Game? It's game. It's gotta be game. We had been knocked down in the beginning by a strong gust of wind, but we were ready to fight our way up to the top of this dodgeball mountain. We were ready to do whatever it took to be the champions of the 8th grade. We got swept again.